Air signs, what's up, babies? It's your girl Tasha, aka Mama Jim, aka Jim the Butterfly. Got stuff trying to. There we go. Hey, y'all. I'm back. This is your weekly forecast, your weekly GemCast for the week of June the 26th. Let's see what we have going on. General energy is whoa, 5 of Cups. What are y'all regretting? I feel like some of you there's a sense of regret, but there's also some of you I feel like there's a sense of regret. Some of you I feel like you dodged a bullet right now. Or you wish you'd handled something a different way. Let me go. Let's keep going. Beginning, middle, end. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. So I feel like this is definitely something in the love nature. Some of you maybe, with this new moon in Cancer that just happened on Friday. I feel like some of you are trying to rebuild, is what I really feel with this. It feels as if you're having trouble making peace with with a past decision. I feel strongly that this has to do with love. Um, but it feels to me as if I feel like you're being too hard on yourself. Okay. I feel like some of you may be having a little small stint of loneliness. Yeah. For some of you, what I'm picking up is you made a mistake regarding your marriage. Um, it kind of splits down the middle. Okay. It's like there's this mourning that I feel, but it's not, to me, it's not a mourning of the relationship. It's a more of a mourning of what you thought something could have been, or thought of something what it should have been. Um, Maybe it's a mourning over there's some type of regret. I just keep like I don't have the lover's card here that makes me feel like there was some type of choice, but the energy that I feel around this makes me feel as if there was some choice that was made a while ago. And I feel like for some of you, you're just like, damn, how did I not see that? Why did I not see that? Something is coming to an end here with the relationship. This is a general reading, guys. Okay. Um, or if it's not a fully established relationship, I feel like for some of you this could have been something that you had hoped had taken off. Something happened and someone's feeling a loss. I mean, I have the 5 of Cups here, the 5 of Pentacles here, and the Ace of Cups in reverse, and they're all lined up. This is all involving some type of somebody could be going through a divorce, a breakup this week. My God, yeah, I feel like you just, again, it's the sadness, but it's not over the person though. That what I keep feeling is like you see this person for who they truly are, so you're not saddened about the. Maybe it's what you expected, what you thought this person was, or what you thought you guys could do. But I feel like this person was financially, they were a drag. I feel like they came off very independent, but they really were not. They were very this was a very codependent relationship. And my air signs, I know that codependency is not really your thing, okay? Um and so I feel like that sorrow or this regret, this disappointment, this sadness that you have, is more so directed towards yourself, not towards the other person. Like, I feel like for some of you, like, I was I'm smarter than that. Like, how did I not see that? That's what I keep feeling. But you know what? This is what I feel for you. That this may be a tough week for you emotionally, but I do feel like by the end of the week, you will be able to, I feel like you'll be able to pick yourself up and to make some peace with it. Okay. Will you be completely healed? No. I'm not gonna tell you that because I don't feel that. But I feel like you will be able to make some sense of it. It makes me feel as if within the past week or two, some of you found out some type of information. And it whatever this was is like the last nail on the coffin. And this is like, okay, this is it. Okay, maybe it was a realization that, you know what, we cannot progress further as a couple, as in a union. This whatever this was, it cannot go on. And it feels like a dream deferred. I want to draw some more cards for you guys. This is interesting. There may be some loss of money. Some of you may be having to pay child support. Some of you are anticipating having to pay alimony. Some of you are anticipating having to give up property, having to, maybe that's what you're mourning, the fact that you're going to have to go through this process. And I'm hearing for some of you again. So maybe for some of you, this could be an ending of a long-term relationship. This could be an ending of a marriage. But I feel like there's things, it's not just an emotional split. There's monetary items, things, property, things of value that will have to be split as well. Now, for some of you, I feel like you're feeling as if you missed out on a good person and you just didn't see it. I want 3 more cards about this week. Right here. Yep. 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 So we have the Sun, the Page of Cups, the Sun in reverse, the Page of Cups, and the Six of Cups. I feel like by the end of the week, you'll be like I told you, you'll be making peace. You'll be making peace of what this is as opposed to what it was. And I feel like that for some of you, that is the hardest part, or what it could be. Because I feel like whatever this was between you and this other person, you really did start off as friends. This was a soulmate relationship, whatever this was. Okay. And you really had some good times together with this person. But I feel like you're learning how to make sense of the whole course that this relationship went from the very beginning to the end. And now I feel like you're starting to pick up on things that maybe you put off to, you just didn't want to look at, or you just, I don't know. I feel like for some of you, there's no need for you to pine over this. You're making sense of what it was or what it is, and you're going to be moving forward with it. You're going to chop it up as a lesson learned and move forward. Yeah, with this Sun in reverse, along with the Four of Wands and the Four of Wands in reverse, the Eight of Swords in reverse, and this Nine of Pentacles in reverse, there was somehow I feel like you felt like you were you were lying to yourself, or this whole situation was a facade. Interesting that I say the word facade, because some of you may even be dealing with an earth sign. Check out the earth signs reading, especially if you're dealing with an earth sign. Air signs didn't come up in their reading, but I'm feeling kind of an earthy thing right now as I'm talking to you guys. I feel like there was some type of sense of denial here. And I feel like with the Sun here in reverse, even when the Sun is reversed, it still shines very brightly. It just doesn't shine as bright as it would be if it was upright. And I feel like one of the reasons why it comes up in the reverse this week for you is because you're having some trouble accepting what has transpired. It's enough light for you to see it, but I feel like you haven't fully, you like, I don't know, 70-80% to that realization of what is really going on or who this person really is. I feel like some of you married somebody or you got with somebody that just was not who you thought they were. Wow. And then by the middle of the week, you're like, okay, I know that I might have to get rid of some things. You know what? You're trying to see it on a you're trying to remain optimistic about this situation. Okay. Take the memories, the good memories, and move forward and try to be more optimistic. I mean, because at the end of the day, the 5 of cups, you still have 2 cups behind you. You know what I'm saying? You realize you're experiencing some type of loss here. Maybe this person was more of a friend. It could be a friend situation, or maybe this person, as far as relationships go, maybe y'all were better as friends. Maybe you should have never taken it to a more committed level. So, there's something here that still can be salvaged right here in the back, but you realizing that in order for you to move forward, something has to let go of. So I feel like for some of you, this is definitely a root chakra. You may want to concentrate more so on your root chakra to be able to let some of these things go, to be able to let this relationship or wherever this is come to an end. I feel like you're really trying to resist yourself to go back because, ultimately, whatever this is, you feel like you're not really happy there anyway. So it's like you kind of feel stuck. You feel like you want to move forward, but then you know if moving forward it means for you to be alone. But the thing about it is it's like you're not. I feel like for some of you, it's not about you being alone. It's about what you thought. Again, it's about what you thought this was. And somehow you feel like you've been bamboozled, whether you bamboozled yourself or someone else bamboozled you, but you feel there's some type of feeling of betrayal here. And now it's time for you to move forward. It's you have to move forward and leave the memories behind. And also for some of you, you leaving some property behind too. So it's just like it's a double whammy. It's a lot you're being hit with this week. But let me get one more card. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, it's a heavy burden that you've been bearing. So, this tells me eventually the weight was going to get too heavy for you to bear anyway. It's time for you to lighten your load. Definitely watch the earth sign video because this is very similar to what I said with you. It's just like it's just time for you to stop ruminating and pining over whatever's been, whatever the dissolution of this relationship, and it's time for you to, some of you, you're actually moving. Maybe this is the week that you decide, you know what, I got to move out of the house. Maybe you haven't started the divorce proceedings or the move out process yet, but you have decided that you're going to move out now. And maybe for some of you, I think for some of you, you're really concerned about there's children involved with this situation. But this could be a co-parenting situation. Maybe you guys were cohabitating, you were living together, but you feel like you can't do this any longer, and the children cannot be an issue in this any longer. They are an issue, but you're realizing for some of you that you staying in this situation is not healthy for the kids either. So I feel like for some of you, you may be contemplating moving this month, this week, or you may actually be moving. Wow. Whew. That's some heavy, heavy, heavy stuff. But thank you guys for joining me. Again, this is a general reading. I can't control what's coming out. If it didn't apply, I'm sorry. If you would like a personal reading, please hit me up. I would love to read for you in your own personal situation. Thank you guys again. I'll see you next week. Bye.